What's up everybody, it's Luke James, not the singer, and this is my review for Lecrae's new album, Anomaly. Now, Lecrae is a Christian or gospel rapper that a lot of people sleep on because they think that his music is going to be very forced and heavy-handed. But this is not the case with this guy. He's a great rapper and he's not one-dimensional. He has no problem speaking out to his haters and doubters, and he has no problem making social commentary and talking about other issues that are going on in the world as well. And that includes addressing the monotony that is present in today's rap music. But to keep it real, there are some religious themes on this album, but it's not a big deal. On the song Fear, for example, Lecrae does a great job of telling some of his personal story, getting insightful. It has a really jazzy sound to the hook on it, and it also has some Bible passages in it. But it's not really intrusive because religion in rap is nothing new. I mean, DMX will have a song about having sex with your corpse, and then on the next song, he'll be giving a prayer and talking about getting into heaven. Also, I really like how Lecrae addresses some of his haters in the third verse, and he does this just by saying Jesus 5 times really loud, as if to say, you know what? Yeah, I have faith, but it's not a big deal, and that's not all that is going on with me. The song Give In, which features some beautiful vocals from Crystal Nicole, is also kind of religious because it's about, giving your all to God. But again, it's not really intrusive because if you didn't know that this was a gospel song, you might not take it that way. It just is kind of an uplifting type of song. And he doesn't even say God on this song, so you could probably take it in another way if it really bothered you that much. Then there are songs like Outsiders, Anomaly, and Say I Won't featuring Andy, my Neo, who kills his verse on that song, by the way. And these songs all run with the theme of this album, that Lecrae is an anomaly and an outsider. And if you want to sleep on him or pigeonhole him just because of his faith, you're the one that's missing out because he's a talented rapper who offers a lot more than just religion. The title track Anomaly specifically stuck out to me in this regard because Lecrae is addressing the rappers who lie. We all know that rappers lie a lot, and he addresses them by saying, where are all the bodies that you're talking about? Where are all these Bugattis that you're talking about? He also runs with this theme on the song Nothing. The beat has a throwback to the Lunas classic I Got 5 on it. And it's all about the rappers who ain't talking about nothing. Just money, cash, and hoes. And did you know, this is just a piece of trivia, that the song Money, Cash, Hoes is sampled from the Sega Genesis game Golden Axe? I didn't until just recently. I never clued in, but when I did, it was so obvious. Now, the production on this album is pretty good, but it's not overly unique. On the song Timepiece, for example, the beat is produced by Michelle, but it sounds like it was produced by T-Minus, and it has that late-night cruising type of feel. So it's not bad, it's just nothing really overly new and original. The same goes for Good, Bad, Ugly. That song there has some light piano, some deep bass, and dancing snares, but it's not really a game changer or that interesting of a beat. Some beats get even more basic, like on the song Dirty Water, which is essentially just some drums and boom and bass, but the lyrical content of this track really picks it up a notch. Especially on the second verse, where Lecrae addresses some of the problems in the black community and also talks about how black people haven't been treated too well over the years in America. As for the song Messengers featuring for King and Country, I wasn't really big on that song because it has a pop rock feel to it, and Lecrae is doing what sounds like a bad Nelly impersonation on here. He's got that sing-songy flow, and it just sounds like a radio-friendly hit, so I get why it's on there. I'm not mad at that. I just didn't like it. One of my favorite tracks on here, though, is Runners. The beat has a classic Timbaland, Bubba Sparks sort of feel to it, and I really like the message and content of this song, because Lecrae is rapping about how a man's lust can get him caught up with the wrong women and make him go through all kinds of bullshit. And I like how he talks about eventually settling down and wanting to find one good woman rather than just being out there messing around with a bunch of girls, because I think that's relatable to a lot of people. And Lecrae takes that a bit further on a dedication song to his wife called All I Need Is You. This song has a video for it that features him out on the road, in the studio, and also some footage of his wedding, which I thought was pretty cool because it showcases the realness that Lecrae exudes. It's a nice commercial song, and it's heartfelt. So that's not every track, but it's still a pretty good overview of this album, which I give a 3.5 out of 5. I think if you're sleeping on Lecrae for any reason, you should wake up and check him out because this is a great album. And if you think that he's just going to be preachy and just be blasting you with the God talk, that's not the case at all. So don't even worry about that. If you listen to this album and you didn't even know that he was described as a gospel rapper, you might not even clue in. Because like I said earlier, religion and rap is nothing new, and there's just a bit of it sprinkled throughout this album, but it's not too heavy-handed. On the downside, The beats aren't overly unique or trend-setting, but I would still recommend this album to any hip-hop fan. There's a lot of positive messages on there, and he doesn't swear, so that's kind of cool too, because you can listen to it around your kids, which is important to me, because I got a 2-month-old, and for whatever reason she falls asleep listening to Jeezy and 3 6 Mafia. That's what puts her to sleep, and I don't mind that, because she's not really understanding the words yet, but it's getting close to the time where I gotta stop with that, because I can't have her understanding songs like Tongue Ring. Hell no. Not on my watch. So that's my review for Lecrae's album Anomaly. I hope you liked it. Check out some of my other ones, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share them, retweet them, follow me on Twitter. If you're an indie artist and you want your album reviewed, hit me up at luke@redmattersite.com and we can discuss some things. And you can also hit that email up if you just want to give me some feedback, or maybe there's an album you want me to review, or whatever. Maybe you got some hate mail for me. I'll just delete it and chuck that shit in the trash anyway, but you can send it if you want to. I know people take the time to leave hate messages on YouTube, so maybe you want to shoot me an email. No, don't. You'll just be wasting everyone's time. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.